Alright, Kagezara here. I got a new knife that I wanted to show you all. I picked it up from Walmart. It's not the $1 Walmart knife that I made so many videos about. This was, I think, like $7. And here it is, my Ozark Trail folding knife. It's a cheap little knife that Walmart tries to sell. And I'm just going to be breaking it down for you guys. So first off, at first glance, it resembles a certain Apache Ranger knife that I've had for quite a while. This is designed by Jim Frost. I kind of like it. It's, you know, not an amazing knife, but it's a good knife. Now design-wise, these are very similar. They're just a little aesthetically different. But quality-wise, these are actually very, very different. I don't like this knife at all. I just want to start off by saying that. I picked it up knowing that I probably wouldn't like it, but I wanted to make a video about it, so I bought it for YouTube to show you guys, you know, more of the Ozark Trail knives that they're trying to sell at Walmart. So right out of the bat, it's the right in here is a lot of friction trying to open it out, so it's not a very smooth open. And I've tried to clean it out and stuff, but here's the thing. For this knife is incredibly smooth and awesome, and I've oiled it and I've taken good care of this, and I've had this thing for years and years. In order to maintain knives in this style, you're supposed to be able to unscrew this right here, which this one does. You can unscrew this and take it apart. I won't do it right now, but you can take this apart, take the blade out, take the washers out, separate the blade from the body, and you can oil it and clean it and shine it up real nice, and it's really, really good to do. This one right here, I tried to take it apart. You see all the scratches on that nut right there? Those were because no matter what, I took a pliers to it and I was trying to turn it. This thing was not meant to come apart. After taking a pliers to it, scratching it up a whole bunch, and finally wedging it open, I was able to unscrew it, but this wasn't made with the intent of you maintaining it. It's more meant to have and then wear it out and then break, because a knife like this is not meant for longevity. It's just a Walmart knife. All the steel is bead blasted. But you'll notice, if we can pick this up on the camera, there's little rust spots all on the metal. Little tiny rust spots. And this is only a couple weeks old. Now this is a couple years old, and there's only one or two little rust spots. I don't know if you can see on either. There's no teeny tiny little rust spots. And this has been fishing, this has been out in the woods, this has been everywhere. This has been sitting on a shelf. So that's not good. We got 3 rivets going across here holding these two sides together, which pinch this blade right here. And there's 2 washers, one on either side, that help it slide across this pivot point right here. The screw goes through to hold the pivot point in, and there's a ring around it that this knife will move on. It's a liner lock, which by the way doesn't fit, so if I were to, and I'm locking this, you can wear the liner in. If you take a file to this, you can wear it in, but a liner's supposed to slide into place. I mean, look, that's not right. That's right. We got 3 rivets going across here holding these 2 sides together, which pinch this blade right here. And there's 2 washers, one on either side, that help it slide across this pivot point right here. The screw goes through to hold the pivot point in, and there's a ring around it that this knife will move on. It's a liner lock, which by the way doesn't fit, so if I were to, and I'm locking this, you can wear the liner in. If you take a file to this, you can wear it in, but a liner's supposed to slide into place. I mean, look, that's not right. That's right. Stainless china. Right out of the box, this thing came actually pretty sharp, but I doubt an edge like that will stay. on this kind of steel, I mean, it's just not happening. Not really much more to say on this, just that once again, Ozark Trail does not deliver.
Excuse me, Mal needs your attention.
Whether it's the Ozark folder, the $1 Walmart knife folder, which I have in my other videos, or any other Ozark Trail knife, just don't buy it. You're gonna be disappointed. The amount of money you save isn't worth the frustration and probably pain when your knife fails on you and your liner lock slips and cuts your fingers open. Instead, you know, buy a buck, or buy a Spyderco, or buy a Benchmade or a cold steel knife. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this knife right now, but I'm gonna figure out something probably destructive. Everybody dance, clap your hands.